I want to approve my ass. I'm going to watch this. I need to know what's up. I'm not up to date with drama. I'm going to look at it. What's up with Doki Bird? Weak point, ass too strong. True. Must be true.
We're going to be talking about the fallout stemming from this controversial video uploaded by the YouTuber Cat Liente, or as she is now known as, Cat in Chat. So she made this hit piece targeting the VTuber Doki Bird, which was a big mistake.
Oh god. Bro, I haven't even noticed the ratio. You're right. Damn. Let me guess. This video was not well taken by the people. Oh no. Scoobly, be glad you built your own PC. That's a good point. It was so good. I'm learning so much. Bro, I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest with you. There was a Google Doci and I didn't read it. The only reason I read anything is because I'm on stream. Okay, you cannot force me to read outside of stream. So we will have Baby Girl Rev summarize it for us. What happened?
Because she is one of the most respected and well-liked VTubers in the scene. She also has a reputation for going above and beyond to support artists. And in this hit piece, Cat Liente is essentially accusing Doki Bird of scamming her own audience, having this
boo! Down with all VTubers! Down with them! Boo!
There is an update to this video, and it will be very important to follow up with.
Really? Oh no.
Charity PC giveaway where she did not deliver on many different aspects of that.
Imagine making a giveaway and then you get like clapback for it because like something didn't work out.
Curran.
This is why you don't get giveaways, okay? I am not risking it for the biscuit that I'm going to get cancelled because you guys are idiots.
Well, as it turns out, there was a lot of lies in this video that have been debunked by Doki Bird herself.
Lies.
And as you can see, Cat bit off more than she could chew here because it's blowing up in her face. You can see the like-dislike ratio. It's really, really bad. And before we get into the details of the situation, I have some good news, ladies and gentlemen. The campaign has been extended by 1 additional day.
I'm sorry. No. Wait. This is like competitive to gamer subs. I'm sorry. We love you, but we cannot look at no. No, we only do gamer subs here. We only dip the gamers and the subs. Oh, no. I'm sorry. No. No, I'm sorry. We can't do that. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We only use code Scoochen with gamer subs. I apologize.
Content here.
I'm sorry you had to say that.
Before we get into Cat's video, let's establish.
Oh, that's such a cute dog. I didn't know Doki has a dog. It's very cute. Look at the boy.
The internet being ungrateful when something nice is done for them. Inconceivable. Never happened. In the history of ever.
No, never happened.
And why it's so significant. So here is Doki Bird, the subject of this hit piece. As you can see, she is a very successful indie VTuber, but her history...
476k followers. Nah, she's... Nah. It's medium. Yeah, it's... Yeah, just a little. It's like 5.5 people. It's fine.
Is very important here.
Yeah.
So...
Not followed by Shu. I will be forever proud of that.
Back a few years ago, she worked with Nijisanji, the VTuber agency, as Selen Tatsuki. This is her account. She was eventually terminated.
Oh, also, I just saw today that another Nijisanji girl graduated. I have no idea because I don't follow corpos, but I just saw like the Nijisanji official, like terminated, whatever. Yeah, there was another girl. I'm very bad at names, man. But it's just like another corpo VTuber going. Kotoha? Yeah, there you go. I'm sorry, I'm very bad with names.
She was fired from this agency in February of 2024, stemming from many different things. But as she was terminated, Doki Bird shared her experience with the company and all of the things that went wrong, including the favoritism in the company, the fact that Doki Bird spent...
Can I just say that I really hated that they call them like Nijisanji livers or livers? I don't know. I just think about the slab of meat, which is probably not that different of how a company probably thinks about the people. They are just like a slab of meat over there, but it still gives me kind of like a visceral gore reaction of it. Yeah, some nice A kilogram of chicken liver. Thank you.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars for various events and tournaments at Nijisanji in their benefit, and she was never compensated for that. She also revealed that she was bullied by people in the company to the point of attempting her...
Just bully back! Easy. They tell you that, oh, you're lame. Tell them that you're... I don't know. To tell them a yo mama joke or something like that. Like a big thick yo mama joke.
Own life twice. It was that bad. And how did Nijisanji...
Tell them to eat shit. God, that just reminded me that I was talking with Nano as she did a yo mama joke to me. I was immediately, my experiences with Nonetheless. Google Doki. That motherfucker. She called my mom fat. I can't believe she have done this. Yeah, it's over. That's going to be next week's drama, okay? It's incoming. I'm writing, okay? I'm already on the 5th page.
Respond to this. Well, they made this infamous black screen video on YouTube uploaded by one of their talents where Alira Pandora and 2 of her fellow gen mates, they made statements about the Doki Bird controversy and essentially threw their former friend under the bus.
I see that this was also very well received. Huh. Excellent. Good job. Yeah.
They said crazy out-of-pocket things about her. They even revealed that they were looking at some of her private information. They even tried to basically say she was a dangerous individual that they're afraid of.
What the fuck?
All of it a bunch of BS. And as you can see by the like-dislike ratio on this backfired horribly. In fact, I would say this is the worst PR moment in the history of VTubing. But anyways, she would return to her former account, Doki Bird, and she would have immense levels of success. Her debut stream, her re-debut stream,
how
she
random.
would have over 100,000 concurrent viewers, and to this day...
Oh my, wait, if her debut went to 100,000, then Gura's debut must be like 300,000 or something like that. That's going to break fucking YouTube or Twitch wherever she's coming back. Oh, that's absolutely. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be glorious.
She is doing
it will be a record
really well.
for sure.
Someone, like I said earlier in the video, she is very well respected among artists because she has gone above and beyond to compensate them, even when she was working with Nijisanji, the company wasn't actually providing any compensation. She did so out of her own pocket. That's the kind of person that Doki Bird is. So who's the other person involved?
Bro, if I'm under a fucking company and I have to help them out of my own pocket, no, man. you don't actually think that I would be working under the restrictions of a corp and I have to pay for the shit? I don't think so. Niji is trash. Dude, I am so glad that I never tried to apply. I don't want to toot my horn, but I have a feeling that if I would have tried to apply to Niji and Holo like back when I was like thinking about it, I probably could have gotten into something. And I'm so happy that I'm just like socially retarded and I never even tried. I am so happy. That was probably the best fucking thing I could have gotten. You know? Holy shit, man. Yeah.
Here. Well,
finally.
It's Cat Liente, and she is someone who is the definition of a tourist.
Like, think about it. Like, you can, if you're like under a company, like what does an average Hololive or Nijisanji person stream to? I think it differs. I think Holo is always more popular. I would say an average for Holo and YouTube views is like, let's say 4,000 to 5,000 viewers. For Niji, I think I saw people to stream to 2,000 to 3,000 people. I think if you stream to 2,000 or 3,000 people under a corporation like Niji or Holo, you're not making money. Because whatever you make, they are taking like, you know, they take 50% plus the YouTube cut. You will not get anything. Wait, really? I thought it was like 40k. No. Just because the debuts are big, it doesn't mean that viewership goes on. Like, sometimes I see, like, Niji and the Holo people stream, and the usual is, like, 5k for Holo and, like, 2 to 3 for Niji, perhaps. But I saw Niji female talents get 1k or less. Well, dude, that's nothing. And like, that 1k, that's... I am not surprised that everyone is leaving. the cut is way too much for what these companies offer, you know? They are just restricting you, holding, like tying up your hands, and you don't get paid enough. Man. They take a percentage and it's big. I wouldn't be surprised if it would be something like 50%, if not more. Because they think that they offer a lot, and then it's not really. You have streaky averaging as an indie, that's big. Yeah, but like there's not a company who eats my ass. So like for me, it's alright. Right?
Someone who is showing interest in things they don't actually know anything.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. If someone writes their numbers out like this, that TikToker 550k and Twitch bot is 62k, I immediately just like ignore you. Like, this is like putting your dick measurings out. No one fucking cares. You know, this is screaming that you're a small person and you're pretending to be bigger than what you are because you put out fucking numbers. It doesn't matter how many followers you get. Like, there are so many channels, YouTube, that is millions and millions of followers and they get like 5k views. It's nothing. Heyo! Heyo me, hey Woody! Clout chasing? It's sad. Absolutely sad.
You can see from her her profile here on Twitter.
I do like the froggies though. The froggies are kind of cute. They're like very zero brain cell energy. I respect that.
She is a content creator, advice TikToker, and also a news YouTuber. Now you can see the moment everything changed for Cat Liente.
Oh wait, I know this girl. I saw her TikToks. She just shit talks basically every VTubers. Oh. Yeah, I remember now. I didn't know what's her name.
About a year ago, this is what her YouTube channel looks like. It's all about giving content creators advice, right? All of these videos, a couple thousand views per video, right?
I don't watch her YouTube, but sometimes TikTok like gives me her videos.
But this is the moment everything changed. You can see the literal video that changed it all for her.
Well, yeah, she went from 1.7k, 1.5k to 93,000. Holy shit. Is talking about VTubers that profitable? Jesus Christ. Let me get into the SlopTuber era. I will just talk shit about everyone.
This VTuber was
Let's
scammed.
go.
VTuber drama, and it gets 93,000 views.
Let's go.
And this is what her channel looks like nowadays.
Let me see. Candle brand cancelled for profiting off of Cinder drama. I saw this! It wasn't cancelled. She just basically made a candle called It's Just Business and people were like, that's not cool. Very fucking boohoo, man. Man.
She completely...
I mean, to be fair, these are solid numbers. If you get 46k on a 1 hour video, I'm trying to think how much money that could be. I think that could be like a few $100. So, wait, but actually, we could check how much her YouTube earns. What's her name? What's her YouTube name? It's like Cat and something. Wait, I will remember 520. Cat and Chat. Wait. Where's Social Blade? Social Blood. Cat and Chat. That's not bad. That's not bad. Making 12k a month. Yeah, that's not bad. You could say that's almost kind of good. Yeah. Wait, and I was... Yeah.
She completely flipped the script.
Yeah.
100%.
The thing is that these videos will be always monetized because it's totally safe to shit talk someone.
She did a 180
yeah.
The second she saw that she was getting more views talking about drama. And of course, there's nothing wrong with talking about drama.
Well, if it's on the lower end, it will not be on the lower end. The lower end is like counting if you're not getting monetized, right? But these are just basically reporting on the news. There is nothing NSFW, there's nothing not ad friendly about it. It will be monetized and she will get all the money out of it.
Drama. I'm talking about drama. I regularly talk about drama, but the difference is I'm actually
he's
invested.
A drama whore.
I care about the things I'm talking about. Cat has over and over again shown that she is a tourist. She doesn't understand what she's talking.
I hate tourists. Bro, not the fucking... Dude, I have such a raging passion about tourists. Tourists are like the Karens who come in, they see that people are having fun and they are like, excuse me, can I talk to the manager? I actually don't like anything around here. Then, bitch, go away. Why are you even here? Well, that doesn't matter. I don't like it. This is against my beliefs, so you have to change everything. Ugh.
Talking about, and she tries to make serious videos and serious claims
basically
about people, especially in the VTubing industry, that she has no idea about. She doesn't understand the underlying subjects, and it leads to either dishonest information or, in my belief, sometimes an intentional misrepresentation of situations to fulfill her own agenda. Never more evidenced than this video right here. I talked about this last summer. She made this
there is a Loli group.
Ridiculous video about this Loli VTuber group. There obviously had some controversy, but they were being...
Oh no, gee, I already wonder what could have happened. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no issues about Lolis as long as they don't go into like, you know, like very strange R18 territory. Like if someone decides that they are a Loli VTuber, go nuts. Just don't have an NSFW tag, okay? Because that's fucking weird. But you are allowed to, like, have a character as a Loli. Who cares?
Absolutely blasted.
If they have NSFW tags, then that's kind of weird. Yeah. But then again, like, I am having this, like, mixed relationship because on one hand it's weird, but on the second hand it's not real. You know? So I'm like, it's weird, but also it's not real. What are we talking about? I don't know, man. This is for those people who are like, I don't know. I'm not into lolis. It's not my cup of tea. You know, I only fuck monsters.
By a harassment campaign that went very, very strong on them. They were being harassed endlessly. They were being mass reported. They lost several of their accounts.
Chibi doesn't mean Loli. Yeah, well, well, I would say chibi is like an art style instead of being young. It's like imagine this someone have like a laser gun and they shrink you, right? And now you're like 50 centimeters instead of 2 meters. That's how I imagine chibi. I think that's different. Yeah, you're right. The Loli is like a younger person. And the chibi is just like you're stuck in like a small body. Like you, I am tall and glorious. Leave me alone.
Result of this, they were being threatened with doxing. They were being threatened with all sorts of things to the point where one of the members of this group attempted their own life. And after that happened,
oh shit!
One of the VTubers in this group made a response on Discord where they're showing their frustration about the situation they're in. And Cat took that and completely flipped the script. She said they were the ones who started a harassment campaign. She blamed them. She completely misrepresented the entire situation because it fulfilled her own agenda. And when she was called out for this and she was exposed, she said it didn't matter because the people involved in this group were too small to ever put a dent in her career.
Ooh, the ego. Wow. That's an ego. I'm sorry. Oh, I bullied these people so hard that one of them almost did something horrible. Yeah, it's fine because I'm just too big. They can never hurt me. Wow. That's... Wow. No comment, man. It's just... I love it when literal who's have the ego this big. Like, I literally never heard of you. And then you have this much ego? That's crazy.
Gio, I've been lurking for a while, and I don't know if you mentioned this yet. I haven't talked about the lollipop stuff. I will not talk about it on stream because I'm probably gonna make a second video about it. But
she has a make a VTuber goal. Oh no.
my Twitch will get banned if I talk about it on stream due to how sensitive the topics are. So I'm gonna record it off stream.
Yeah.
Didn't know if you mentioned, but worried with all the people that are with the lollipop group or organizing a mass report raid. Yeah, what are they gonna do? Mass report me? Nice try. I've already... Look, I'm gonna be fully honest, and this is gonna be mean. They're not big enough to put a dent in me.
That's so mean, and she's so wrong. She's so wrong. If there is... It's like... If there is enough people behind these people, they could absolutely put a fucking dent in you. You know why? I can tell you why. It's because she's beautiful. She's a beautiful, mean girl who didn't learn how to act like a human being because she's probably spoiled and has like her own little selfish takes, and she's like, I don't care. I am beautiful and I'm big and I have all of my white knights and they will protect me. That's how it is. That's how it usually is. That's such a horrible thing. Imagine that you actually fuck up, and instead of like, because it's not even about the content, right? Apparently one of the...
around and found out.
Hey, Manny.
Hello, Hi.
Apparently one of the girls got so much harassment that she was contemplating or attempted to do something that can hurt herself, right? And imagine saying that even then, I don't care because they cannot hurt me because I'm too big. Like, I am used to people having zero humanity, but that's just pure evil, man. It's like, yeah, I don't care. They can't cancel me. I'm just too big.
To be honest, okay? I've already called out Gideon, and I had the entirety of Gideon's Stan fan base mass report me. So...
She's not that good looking. She is attractive, okay? I'm not saying that she's a 10 out of 10 whipped cream on top, but she's pretty, yeah.
That their little lolly accounts is not gonna put a dent into me.
Oh, she's so mean, man. Like, are you even allowed to be this mean? And do people find this attractive? That she's literally gloating that she's too big? Hey, Toastman! That's crazy. Like, I cannot fault her for thinking that, but like, bro, that's such a... There's no way that this wouldn't get clipped and used against you. Like, at least be smart. If you're a cunt and you are evil and vile, at least be smart about it. Or something. Maybe I can't fault her, be a decent human being in this economy. I'm not sure if we can afford that anymore.
So now that you have a sense of who Cat Liente is, you understand why people would be already very hesitant to see her talking about DOKIBIRD at any capacity, why this video is such a...
She made a 2-hour-long video. The tea is piping hot. Now I'm curious what she even said about Doki.
Epic disaster. So it's an hour and 48 minutes. You better like this video because I sat here and listened to her dribble for nearly 2 hours so I could present this to you.
Minus 10 sanity for Rev. Rest in peace.
I'm going to give you the TLDR in the situation because I'm not going to make you sit here and react to hours of content on something that she got wrong in almost every regard. But basically, she's accusing DOKIBIRD of scamming some of her audience, where she had this PC charity giveaway where she had the highest bidder who would be who would receive a custom PC, obviously based on DOKIBIRD. And this was something that was going on for about a year. The person who won this obviously gave thousands of dollars to this campaign to be the winner. And there was complications. There was a lot of miscommunication between DOKIBIRD, her management, and the winner of this contest. But Cat Liente makes it very clear she is blaming DOKIBIRD for the actions of her team, which is very important. Remember that later in this video. But then...
Bruh. Hey, dude, having managers, huh? Maybe having managers is not as good, you know? I understand because she's like really, really big, but yeah. I hate replying to emails, but at least I know what's up, you know? Like if something happens, at least I know what's happening because I am the one on the other side of the table just writing it. You mean her boyfriend? I don't think it's her boyfriend. I fully believe that she actually has like a proper team. Like maybe it's like people who left with Nijisanji from her, no? Wasn't there like something that like it's management's also left Nijisanji? Or am I just being delulu about it? I don't know.
She also tries to say that there was no...
She fired her team. Oh, then it's different. Wait, this one or the previous one?
PC delivered that the person who won this competition was basically...
Does that mean that you have read all my schizo emails? Stop writing me schizo emails, okay? Oh my god. I sometimes get very schizo emails. There was one that was like so hilarious and I wanted to bring it up, but I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to say it. And I forgot. Oh, it was such content. It was like... They called me a slur, but I have never heard it before. I will... Oh, yeah, no, I know, okay. I am not sure if I'm allowed to say that, but I looked at it and I laughed so fucking hard. It made my day. Oh my, can you post screen in CCC? I don't think I know where I got that email anymore. I have so many email addresses, but it was like... It's fine. It was amazing.
Shorted out of what they were entitled to.
So yeah, stop sending me stupid shit because I read it. Stop sending me stupid shit.
She also makes a very strong point of saying the artist who was making this PC was shorted by Doki Bird and her team and that this is some big scam going on. Let's just get a small sense of what she was saying in this video with her introduction.
Let's go.
This is tea so piping hot.
God, how much I hate it when... Dude, you can tell that this is not reporting on, like, as a journal or something. It's like, oh my god, the tea is so piping hot. Like, you wouldn't believe what she have done. Like, it's such a mean girl energy, bro. Like, she's happy for it. She's like, oh my god, yes. There's content. Yes! So sad.
None of you guys have actually heard about it before because it has not been posted anywhere. This is about a big VTuber by the name of Doki Bird and a charity stream that Doki had hosted over a year ago. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, she's milking it. Listen, all that delicious ad money. Do you know how much money you could get for a 2-hour video for 101k views? That's some delicious ad money. Nom nom nom.
How bad this all falls apart. Manager's like, why does it cost so much? Why couldn't you donate it? Right? How is this the artist's fault? How is this the artist's responsibility that your team screwed up? We're a totally different legal entity from the old company. The old company had no official agreements with you, and the new company is looking into this and also have no agreements with you, let alone take over things of the old company. To this day, the artist has not been compensated for their labor, nor has the bidder received a PC. And it appears there's a new builder who is doing the build for free. I made this document, so I want to make sure I'm covering this correctly. Is this real? Unfortunately, it is.
So as you probably already...
Wait, so what's the drama? So there was a charity. Someone bidded for it. Someone won a PC that was supposed to be a Doki Bird team PC. And then they didn't get it and like, who scammed who?
Already guessed, a lot of this information shared in her video was a complete misrepresentation of what actually occurred. And
the artist was a scammer? No way! An artist taking the payment and not delivering? I'm shocked. That would never happen. Oh my goodness, I can totally not relate to artists scamming you out of money and then just leaving you hanging. Oh my lord, that's awful. Wow. Crazy.
Doki Bird felt compelled enough by Cat Liente's video to release a Google Doc on Twitter explaining her side of the story and debunking pretty much everything that Cat said in that nearly 2-hour long hit piece. And of course, it's like, imagine being so
I can't believe she talked 2 hours about it. That's amazing. She's a yapster.
foul
Google
that
Doki.
Doki Bird releases a Google Doc on you. That's absolutely insane. But
A Google Doki. I see what you did there. A Google Doki.
in this, I'm going to summarize what Doki Bird said. So let's begin with the intro here. So, full statement on the charity auction and recent allegations. To everyone following the situation regarding the charity auction, I want to address the claims that have been circulating, particularly in a recent video. This has been an incredibly difficult experience, but I believe the full story deserves to be heard. First and foremost, I accept the handling of this auction item was far from ideal. I want to sincerely apologize to those impacted, especially the winner, for the delays and confusion, and I tremendously appreciate the patience and support the winner has shown me. I take responsibility for how things unfolded, but I also need to be transparent about the challenges that were taking place behind the scenes, many of which have not been shared publicly until now. I feel that it is time that I share this with everyone, as I am coming to terms with what occurred in the summer. At the time of the auction was concluding, I was in the middle of a serious and distressing transition. My previous management team had taken full control of my brand, and I was actively working with lawyers and the police to reclaim ownership of Doki Bird.
You see, this is it. This is why I never want a management team. Like, you see that bullshit? There was a bunch of fucking normies who were like, you know what? Your brand belongs to us. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Just try. Can you imagine going to the police and the lawyers just to claim back your internet persona? What in the post-apocalyptic bullshit is this? Like, oh man. They try to hijack Doki, and what are they going to do? Just like put another person behind it and say, hi, I'm totally Doki Bird. Haha.
During this time, I was also forced to move out of my home under police supervision.
Jesus.
A situation so severe, it required formal reports and the help of personal friends and staff. It was during this incredibly turbulent time that the charity item fell into the hands of my team while I was trying to survive and restart my life from the ground up. I won't go into too...
Dude, that's so awful. I feel so bad. Listen, if you in chat or in YouTube, wherever you are, and you're watching and you have dreams about VTubing, do yourself a fucking favor and do not get a management team. It's not worth it. You don't need it. You don't want it. What you want is editors. That's what you want. You don't care. You should be your own fucking manager. You don't need some randos telling you what to do, how to do it. Okay, get yourself some clippers, get yourself some YouTube editors. That's all you need. You don't, if you want sponsors or whatever, join a manager team like Mythic, or like there are like other teams, but I don't know them. Like I know Mythic, right? And they will handle like sponsorships and whatever. And it's a team. It's an actual like proper team made out of proper people.
Hey,
and they are not going to push shit with you like this. You know? I do my own editing and I'm my own manager. Base, like you don't need this bullshit, you know?
Too much detail, but this screenshot is a snapshot of how bad it was. And she'll go on to talk about how she passed this off to her management, some of which are no longer working with her, and there was a lot of miscommunication. That is very clear, right? And in this, the sort of...
Oh yeah, and if you get editors, yeah, lock them up in the basement and bully them into a non-disclosure agreement where they can only work for a year. True. If you should do the same with the artists as well. Don't let them go. You do whatever. You pull out the gun, you pull out the bloody axe, you pull out the knife, the dull knife, you put it in front of them and they are like, you only want to work for me, right? Right? Yeah, you tell them that this is not personal, this is only business, but you just like inch the axe a little bit closer to them and they will know what it means.
Giveaway here that was supposed to be happening. It kept taking more and more time, and it took about a year for a actual resolution to be met. But understand, like I said earlier, Cat puts all of the blame on Doki Bird. She says, your actions of your manager are attributable to you. There was no contract, there was no formal agreement, so the confusion on various ends was in part because of these managers. Cat is saying that misunderstanding is all on DOKIBIRD. Please remember that standard when we talk about some things and some controversies that Cat is currently facing. So what are we even talking about with this PC? Well, here's the problem.
Oh my god, it's so pricey. Bro, I swear my PC wasn't this expensive. Although mine is just like a normal case. I guess it doesn't have anything fancy, but...
Who can you be my manager? It's just business.
What am I managing? Yo, why is it 15,000 for a PC? Wait, so wait. So this is what means for the computer. So the computer itself is barely 4,000. What's the other 10,000? Project production labor. Wait. What? Wait. Building. They are charging 6,000 for building it. Project production labor. What? The fuck? That's the show. Listen, I am not much of a PC person, but like, I had one pre-built before this PC, because this one I built it on myself on stream, right? And before this I had a pre-built one, and I swear to God that it was maybe a few hundred that they asked for it. What?
You understand now why I said, be glad you built your own PC.
Oh my lord. Hey Yanni! That's... that can't be right. That can't be right. I am actually baffled.
There was a couple $1,000s spent on the charity auction. That's what the winner actually contributed. But what were they being charged? What was DOKIBIRD being charged by this PC maker? Nearly $15,000. It started off at $6,000, then it went to $8,000, then to $12,000, then to $14,900 to build a PC. Now, I've never built a PC, but I'm sure
I did.
People in the audience have done so. Does it cost $15,000?
Nope, but then again, mine was just a regular one. Like, what kind of PC costs 15K?
To build a PC? I don't think so. And there was also a $4,000 cancellation fee being pushed onto DOKIBIRD if she didn't want to follow through on this.
4,000 cancel. Oh, gentlemen, that's a big fee. I would have not agreed to that. If they have terms like that, I don't know, man. It's kind of sussy.
Which, of course, again, there was no contract. There was no expectation of anything. So this person who was involved in making this PC was making up terms as they went and was trying to jack up the price of this entire build to the point of absolutely ridiculous numbers, like $15,000.
15K for a PC. What is it? Nvidia and a rig.
If only.
Make this. Now, what did they actually do? What was the work that they provided that would yield nearly $15,000? Here it is.
Okay. I do see the vision in it, but I am not sure if the costs align with the work and the quality. Like did they want to use this picture, or was this like a placeholder? Because I know that this is like Doki's previous model. Was this just like purely a placeholder and they just like wanted to like redraw it? Because okay, let's count, right? Let's just imagine that they have to, it's just a concept art. Okay, so let's say that they have to do all this. So this one is barely a headshot, right? like a bust headshot. She only has like this part, right, with the hair. I'm gonna be honest with you. Most artists, let's say that this person is a big artist, you would charge for a headshot like that 300, maybe 400 bucks. This frilly fucking business, I don't know if it would have been hand-drawn. Now, CSP has so many brushes that it might have been just like an asset. This one is like nothing, a fucking bow. And there is like some baby chickens or Pikachus or whatever the fuck this is supposed to be. All of this, I would charge for it 1,000 at tops. At tops. Maybe 1,500 if I'm being generous. Okay? That's all. That's gonna be real lace, not art. You wanna put real lace? If it's real lace, it's better because then it's even easier to have it. Because drawing lace is a pain in the booty hole. Buying a material and gluing on it is easy. So then 1,000 bucks at tops. It says lace decal. So, okay, so it's a sticker. I am still, it doesn't, you could build it out of literally silver and it would still not be worth of 6,000 bucks. It doesn't matter.
Everything. This is everything. Start to finish. This is the only thing that the artist ever provided. And also, by the way, the artist...
When can I commission you, Skun? That's quite the deal. Can you get started today? PogChamp.
Of course. You just have to send me $16,000. Yeah, and I will be finished by the end of the day. Yeah.
Was redacted in the Google Doc that Cat...
Yeah, and it's a 4K cancellation fee. Bonus.
So if the case is a Y70, touch the part where there is the placeholder of Doki as a screen so you can place whatever you want.
Ah, okay, but... I still feel like that this is widely blown up. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's just... I don't know, what the fuck do I know about art, you know? I will just sit back down, watch the video. Maybe I just don't see the value in it. I am purely talking out of an art perspective, right? I do not know.
Which, of course, is no longer available. She redacted all of the names except for Doki Bird. This is so important that she has to fight for the justice of this artist, but won't share their name. Make it make sense. Now, let me make this even more clear.
I mean, isn't there the watermark right here? Like this Celeste Fleur? I don't want to be like that, but like, I'm gonna take a wild guess that it's this person whose watermark is on it. Yeah. but you know, I don't know. Listen, artists love splattering their names over everything, so you don't have to tell us who you are if you literally watermarked it, baby girl.
Clear here. This artist, this PC builder, pretty much produced nothing. Even this art right here, this is an art reference sheet that was made in 2020 by a different artist. They were just using it as their own reference for this PC.
Wait, so it's not even made by this. Okay. So they literally done nothing. Okay.
Template. And as you can see, all they did was crudely copy and paste other images on top of this PC template and added a couple notes here and there. That's all they did. I'm sure you or me or anyone else who's not even good at this stuff could probably produce something like this in a half an hour. But they're charging...
Give me 10 minutes. I can do this.
Nearly $15,000.
10
well,
minutes.
Guess what? They say, well, that's justified because I spent 120 hours doing this. And of course, they asked Doki Bird and her team, can we get a time-lapse video of the PC build? Can we get pics of anything that happened? Can you prove to us that you produced anything? And they refused.
Well, but so they got the money and they just didn't do anything? Am I understanding this right?
Give me a paint booth.
Like, so they were just like, oh, trust me, I did it. It's totally there. I totally did it. And it's like, oh, can you show us a picture? And it's like, no. But why? You spent 120 hours. No. Is that what happened? Because it sounds so outlandish that I kind of don't I can't even believe it. They didn't get the money. They didn't get... Wait, so then what the fuck did they spend 120 hours for?
And now they want $15,000. And now Cat is making a video accusing...
Wait, so they just pretend that they did the work and they are demanding the money, but they don't want to show anything that they did, but they want the money. So where is the money? Wait, where is the money? I thought that they paid for the artist and maybe the artist showing the money. Where is the money then? Where did the money go? Pocketed by who?
Doki Bird of scamming this artist and shortchanging them when all they did was produce a reference sheet and then refuse to provide any evidence of the...
Oh, so Doki is just supposed to pay with literally zero proof. It's just like, hey, I did it. Trust me, bro. Send me the money. And Doki is like, well, I am uncomfortable sending you the money if you're not sending me anything. Is that what's happening? They're just like trying to throw her under the bus because they have done nothing and they just want the money. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I understand it now. Classic. El Clasico.
The supposed 120 hours they put into making this PC that, for all we know, never actually existed. So, Cat and also many Nijisanji sycophants are...
This is how I'm going to charge. It's like, I'm going to take your commission and you're going to pay me like $10,000 and you're going to be like, can I see a working progress? And I'm like, nope. But I've already worked like 36 hours on it. It's going to look amazing. But like, yeah, nope. Yep. Sorry.
Attacking Doki Bird. They're raking her over the coals for this because she didn't want to pay $15,000 for a reference sheet. Make it make sense, ladies and gentlemen. This whole thing is so ridiculous, and it's even more ridiculous when you look at the pinned comment on this video where there's so many updates on this.
I love this. The buyer has been refunded the original amount plus an extra 1,000. However, the artist has been not compensated for all. Compensated for what? Where is the work? Like, if you make a work and you want to get like, hey, I worked on it, then the only thing you can do is that you show it, right? Like maybe the work would be not would be like the high quality that was promised, right? And then you can like, oh, maybe I will pay a fraction of it because it's not what we talked about. But you get like a 10% or a 20% or something. But like, you cannot get paid for nothing. Surely not.
You can't even keep track of what's going on. She tries over and over again to basically double down on her original take and to say right here at the beginning, the buyer has been refunded the original amount and an extra $1,000. However, the artist involved...
Cat posted this all while Doki was dealing with her boy having medical issues as well.
Well, drama YouTubers don't really care about the human element of it, you know that?
Compensated at all. I didn't include this yet, but yes, they came to an agreement. The winner of the competition and Doki Bird, they agreed privately and they amicably agreed on a price. Instead of giving the PC, because this whole thing fell apart, they gave them thousands of dollars, including an extra $1,000 to go out and build their own PC. So that was solved privately before this video was ever even made. So they're rehashing drama on behalf of someone.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have been scorned so many times, even just this year, by artists, that every time I hear something like this, I automatically assume that the artists are at fault. I am sorry, I got tilted so badly that I don't fucking trust a word. Every time you spend so much money to get something back, and you either get a rushed, unfinished product just thrown back to your face, that's the better. If you get like some unfinished, rushed work, most of the times you don't get anything. And then it's just like, oh no, I was having a burnout. Anyways, runs away with your money. And then it's like, then you have to be the better person and not call them out, right? Because, oh, you're just bullying and punching down. It's like, no, baby girl, I'm just getting robbed and I'm just standing there like, oh, is this normal? Like, I literally don't feel like working with anyone unless they have like a big fucking history behind them that, oh, okay, I paid you and you actually delivered. Yeah. How about I burn out my money in the bag? Exactly. How about I will just take all of these hundreds of bucks that I could spend and I will just like snort it, make a salad out of it.
Love your coup. Less
Hey,
than
Rocky.
3.
Had the same happen to me. I like, on one hand, I feel bad for them because if you have a bad mental, I don't think you should pick up on a larger project. But on the other hand, I am not rich, okay? I am not made out of money. I also have to pay my rent. And I'm sorry, but I will not let you run away with $1,000 because I pity you, okay? Like, that's not how it fucking works. It's almost like these people are not living in the real world. That's fucking crazy.
Who is totally fine with the result. But they still double down on this. And they also say the poor artist hasn't been compensated at all.
I'm just so mad at the poor artist. But I cannot be neutral on this situation because I have so much anger issues when it comes to artists. Like, it's not once, not twice, not even 3 times that I have been scorned. I could make an entire fucking list of how many times I commissioned someone and I either got a slop back or I just didn't get anything. You know, like in the last year, even this year, baby girl, there is already 2 YouTube PayPal disputes I had to handle just last month. Because I'm paying and I get nothing back. I'm sorry. I am all for freelancing, but if you don't have just a tiny bit of professionalism in you, then just don't. You know. Just don't. No, listen, this is not, I don't want to make a Google Doki. I don't care, okay? Like, I am not going to ruin anyone's future or anyone's career. Just leave me alone, okay? I learned my lesson. I don't want to work with anyone unless I 100% trust them. I am going to make my own fucking things because I can rely on myself. Or if I don't do it, then it's because of me and I can blame myself. And it's easy. It's hard to reach people from the other side of the world. You know, it's like good fucking luck. The only safety net you have is like PayPal's dispute that expires within a half year. But sometimes half year is not enough for these projects. You know, which is absolutely crazy that you commission an art and it's like 6 months is not enough to be finished. And you're like, oh, okay, whatever. But sometimes it's not enough.
Yeah, I'm sorry they didn't want to pay $15,000 for a reference sheet. Like, are you serious?
Don't pay 100% upfront. The thing is that most artists insist on it. That you pay 100%. When I used to take commissions, I also insisted taking 100% upfront. But I was in constant communication and I was making my deadlines, right? And when I couldn't make my deadlines, I just didn't pick up commissions. And then it was over. Yeah. Pay 50 upfront and 50 delivery once you shown the ready. I don't think people really do that anymore. I think, unfortunately, there is like a lot of scammers on like the receiving end as well. And if you don't get paid or someone just decides that, oh, I don't like this and they just don't pay, like there is nothing you can do with it. But I don't know, man. I've been screwed up lately a little bit too many times.
And really the whole crux of her video, the entire basis, is trying to blame DOKIBIRD for the actions of her management. Okay, she's saying...
Sign a contract. Listen, unless you actually have lawyers involved. Okay, here is an example. Let's say you're trying to get a commission, but the person doesn't live in the same country. Nay, not even on the same continent. What does it matter that you signed a contract? Let's say that they live in fucking, I don't know, random Asian country in Malaysia or Thailand or in the Philippines. Like, what are you going to do? Call the police? Hello? Philippine police? Yeah, this person didn't draw me art. They ran away with my money. Like, there's nothing you can do. There's literally nothing. Yeah, it helps that you are not a nobody, dude. But even if I'm not a nobody, I still get scammed. What does it matter? Bro, even Doki got scammed. Doki is like 10,000 times the size of me, and look at her. She's being dragged through the mud because some cunt decided that they want her money. Like, it literally does not matter.
Too bad, I know you're working through your managers, but they're responsible to you. So it's your fault. You're responsible for what your managers are doing. Boy, would that standard blow up in her face, because for some reason, she has decided over the past 2 days to rehash a controversy that happened in November of last year. So Cat got in some big trouble when she made this video about this Alicia
VTuber with cancer got hacked. Damn. There is nothing better clickbaity than putting someone's medical condition into it. That's very tasteful. Very nice. True. Read the tweet. Bro, what the fuck is the title? Clickbaiting my cancer is insane. Reacting to my update video is totally fine, but holy shit, the title. Ethics doesn't exist when there is ad ref to be made, I guess. Oh, I mean, yeah. I started to notice there is like a lot of like clip channel that take me out of context as well, and the titles and the fucking thumbnails are actually wild. They say things that, oh, Scoo said da 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 da, and I'm like, I never said that. I'm just like, did I? No. Did I watched the video. No, I didn't. And then it's just like, it's all for the clickbait. Yeah, it's completely made up, fabricated. It's just for clicks. It's like, it goes literally from everything. It's like, oh, cooking stream is like, Scoo is telling her chatters to lick her. And I'm like, what? Excuse me? I said what?
50% upfront and 50% on delivery works for physical goods that you can reclaim if the bill isn't settled. It doesn't work for art. Once they have the file, it's gone regardless whether you get the rest of your fee.
Yeah, man. I feel sorry for I feel bad for VTubers who are not like artists on the side. Can you imagine if you just want to get into streaming and like you have to approach someone who will give your model and you have to wait for like months and months, if not years. It's, you know, it doesn't sound like bad, but if you think about it, that you're playing with someone's business and livelihood, like that person could do a debut and generate a bunch of revenue and get like a lot of eyes on her, but they are delayed by someone who is like quote unquote have a burnout. And they just like, they don't have it. That would be like very fucking shit. Yeah, you definitely can derez and watermark an image. Derez? What? I have been waiting for 4 weeks so far. Oh, what are you waiting for? Did you commission some? To be fair, 4 weeks is not as bad. I have been waiting for something that was like almost 2 years ago. I will never get in. Oh, lower the resolution. Yeah.
YouTuber here, where she basically clickbaited this woman's cancer diagnosis for a drama video. Obviously, that didn't go over very well. But again, this happened in November of last year, but now she's publicly addressing this, addressing the cancer clickbait incident with Alicia.
Yeah.
There was a situation where a Alicia, come on, dude. You didn't even proofread this? Where a Alicia was hacked and lost access to their YouTube channel, and I had made a video about
ChatGPT generated response confirmed.
It titled something like VTuber with cancer was hacked. The VTuber publicly expressed on their Twitter that they did not want people to talk about their hacking situation, and I wanted to respect that and was going to delete the video. At this point, the video was not live. It was sitting as private on my channel.
Oh, the person who is ill didn't want to talk about getting hacked or about that she's ill, and it was private on my channel. So I published the channel so that I can talk about how she got hacked while she is ill. Yeah. Oopsie. Oh, look at all the revenue flowing in. Oh, my bad.
Should have deleted the video immediately to avoid miscommunication with my editor, and that's my fault. However, while I was asleep...
Okay, that's not true. I guarantee you. Dude, Okay, so I have a few people who have access to my YouTube, and I would never let my editors publish anything. Okay? Especially not without me knowing about it. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't fucking think so. Like an editor, most of the time, I'm not saying, like, of course, there are people who let their editors publish and shit, but most of the times the editor just, like, throw up the video so that I don't have to, like, that, oh, they throw it up to me and I download it and I re-upload it, right? It makes sense that they just, like, yeet it up onto YouTube, and it's fine, it's nice. But yeah, the sneaky editor, he was waiting till she was asleep and then published it without her knowing. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I don't think so.
My editor posted the video without me knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Ding, ding, ding. So she's
that.
attacking Doki Bird, saying,
I bet that was the editor as well.
You can't pass this blame on your manager who was communicating with this contest winner. You're wrong for that. It's your fault. And then here, addressing a 6-month-old controversy, she passes all of the blame onto her editor, a third party, just like she's accusing Doki Bird of doing. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
If anything, she covered the Cinder apology. How could she not learn that throwing your manager/editor under the bus will not work as an excuse? If she learned anything out of the drama, is that she should have just shut the fuck up, not address it, and not say that, hey, it wasn't me, I didn't know. I was literally asleep, bro.
Completely ridiculous person that we're dealing with here, and people are crucifying this woman, and I think rightfully so, for this weird attempt to show herself as a good person. Again, addressing controversy that happened like 6 or 7 months ago. Why are we talking about this now amidst all of this controversy?
That's a good question. Like, why would you bring something up that happened and you're like, Clout? Question? Is this like the all publicity is good publicity sort of situation, perhaps? It's like finally she's getting views and clout.
See, with the video on Doki Bird, which is still up. It's got, I don't know why she's doing this. It can't be worth all of this. And also, I'm not going to show it, but in her response to that VTuber, she also shared that she paid the VTuber money as like reparations or like compensation for making the video. She gave her like $150.
Damn. Solid numbers, gentlemen. 150.
But she posted a screenshot of the PayPal of this VTuber. And crudely just drew like a thin line over her legal name.
You don't tell me she doxed her. No. No. Bro. Ain't no way that she was that dumb. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry that I talked about you getting hacked and being ill, that you purposefully said that you don't want people to talk about. So here, anyway, here's $100 and also your full legal name. Congratulations. Oh my, that's so cruel. There is no way. Oh, there's no fucking way. Oh, there's...
And you can see her legal name. She essentially doxed the woman. For what? I have no idea. It's so weird. It seems like it's malicious. How else does that happen? How else do you end up in a situation like that where you're not censoring properly a legal name? It's crazy. This whole situation is a disaster.
It's almost like, it almost feels like that she was angry that this person was stirring shit against her. And she was like, look, I'm doing a nice thing. Oopsie, also doxes her. I am not... If you would tell me that, Skew, do you believe it? I'm like not a 99% sure that she didn't do it on purpose. And just say that, oh no, I didn't mean it. Oh, I tried to. Oh, I didn't think about it. Like, I don't know, man. She seems kind of like a mean person who could maybe possibly do that. Hey, Fracture!
And everything that this woman talks about blows up in her face because she's a tourist. She wants the attention, and unfortunately, the attention she is receiving now is negative because she botched another situation, this time involving Doki Bird, among other VTubers as well. But that's going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
That's fucking crazy. I did not expect that. This is what we call a psychopath. That was interesting. That's mean. She's, damn. Fuck me, man. Remember to self, never accept money from anyone who scorns me because they might just accidentally dox me out of like spite or something. And it's going to be just like, uh-oh. Accidentally, of course. She totally did not do that on purpose. And yet again, we lost trust in humanity a little bit more. Yeah, that's kind of mean. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But so, like, at least Doki settled. I don't understand this artist. Like, why would they lie that they did the work but not show it? That's so weird. Also, she only apologized about talking the hacking, but did not apologize about utilizing the VTuber's cancer as clickbait, which was the actual problem. I'm gonna be honest with you, I just really do think that she doesn't really care. She's just saying things so that she will get the clout out of it. It's just business. Basically, yeah, it's literally just business. Man. When I built the PC I'm currently on, it cost 4,000. Yeah, dude, like, how did they come up to almost 16,000 or how much it was? That's crazy. Oh, man. I just keep saying that I really hate tourists.
Can we all just go to the space station and leave Earth now?
Okay. Okay. 4K is like a top on NPC too. I know! Right? It's actually... Man. There is have you guys noticed that ever since the entire Cinder thing happened, they just like things just keep happening? Like there is always something new that comes out. It's like there is something. It's like an avalanche. Like she started something and it's just like 2025 is fucked. Should we just like skip the rest of the year and start 2026? Surely it's going to be better. No, I refuse to believe it. Nothing ever happens. Please. It was always happening, you just didn't watch things. Listen, I kind of sort of always knew about it, but I don't remember having so many occurrences. You know? Not before summer vacation. Okay, after summer vacations. How about that? Hey, Pumpkin Cat! Hey, yo! Hey, Shirak! 2026 might be Werewolf Street. Don't take the gamble on this. Bro. I am starting to work on a time machine. I decided that we are going back to like 2000... I don't know, when was it good? You guys always say 2016. Let's go back to 2016. 2019? 17? See, there you go. I kind of balled it. Yeah, we are going to go back and we will live like in like a loop year or something. 2007, the 1990s. Bro, isn't that a little bit too far? Did they even have internet in the 1990s? Was there even any games? I don't know, man. 2007 would be great. Okay, how about 2010? Okay, yeah, let's say 2010. It's not too late. It's not too early. Those were the good times. Let's go. You did if you were rich? Oh, no. Oh, no. We will make new games. Oh, man. Can we? Can we make new games? Oh, dude. Games remind me. Our beautiful Papa Flick made a video about the new Doom game. I hear that the Doom game didn't do well. Apparently, it was like a flop or something. Well, not really a flop, but it was as good as the previous Doom or something. You know?
When did they shoot the gorilla?
Hey, Catfish. I don't know. When did Haramba die? It was